Okay, guys, I went to the library this morning and I got books out. The two things do not happen together very often. So I got books out and I'm gonna show them to you. I only have 3 weeks to read these, or I guess I can renew them, but I know I can read it later, because the sooner I read it, the sooner I can give them back and get more. You know? So I'm just going to show you what books I got from the library today and hope that the library doesn't become a problem. I got all these books within 10 minutes and then I was like, no, I should leave. Leave, Ashley, go. Okay, the first book is Two Boys Kissing by David Levithan. From what I can tell, this is about a ex-couple, two ex-boyfriends who are like trying to set the world record for the longest kiss, and there are a few other, and I don't really know. There's two boys and they're kissing. That's pretty much what it is. So I thought, why not? It's got a pretty cover. I've heard of it. Let's just put it on the pile. So the second book is Dead Romantic by C.J. Skews, and this is sort of like a Frankenstein type thing where she wants the perfect boy, so you know, like rock and bod, and intellectual and, you know, funny and stuff like that. And then she realizes that she's never gonna get him, so she I think she enlists her friend to make her some Frankenstein guy. Cover's pretty. I'm a real cover whore, aren't I? The third book is, what is it called? The Secret Hour, which is book 1 of The Midnighters by Scott Westerfeld. From what I can tell, this is sort of like, there is a secret hour, so like between midnight and midnight. So there's another hour where time freezes, and then it goes back to midnight. It's really confusing. So in this secret hour, you get like vampires and other sorts of creatures that haunt the shadows, it's described as, and they sort of roam the town and everything. And then there's a group of people called Midnighters who can also go around this town, but you know, it doesn't age them, or whatever. So they can also go around the town at midnight, and there's a new girl called Jessica Day, and she is not an outsider like the other Midnighters. Soon becomes clear that the dark creatures sense a hidden power in Jessica, so I thought this sounded really cool, and the second book was also at the library, so if I like this I will get the second one out. The fourth book is 100 Sideways Miles by Andrew Smith. This, I don't know much about it, but there's a road trip and the cover's pretty cool and people are saying good things, and he's the guy that writes Winger and Standoff. So yeah, apparently those are good books. I've never read any of his stuff before, so this is going to be my first Andrew Smith experience, and I'm hoping it's going to be good because it's an upside down horse, guys. Horse upside down. The fifth book, and the reason I went to the library in the first place, is Vampire Academy by Rochelle Mead. No, I have not read this book series yet. Crucify me. I just never really felt like picking it up. Everyone's like, Vampire Academy is so cool, and I'm just like, it just sounds like a vampire book. And then I was bored the other day and I watched the movie on Netflix, and I didn't think it was that bad, so I thought I would check out the book because everyone says the book is better. So checking out the book, guys, checking out the book. I'm enjoying it so far, but it's not great. Okay, this next book is one that if I'd known more about it, like if there was a blurb of any kind, probably wouldn't have picked it up, and that is The One Safe Place by Tanya Unsworth. The reason I would not normally pick this book up is because when I looked at it on Goodreads, it said dystopian. I'm not a big fan of dystopian as a genre. Like, I'm okay with The Hunger Games. I read the first Divergent book, but there's not really much dystopian on my shelves. I'm more of a fantasy, contemporary, sci-fi kind of girl, so not a big dystopian lover, and this book is dystopian, but I didn't know that because there is actually no blurb, and the writing down here that I liked is kind of nice, but I mostly just borrowed it for the cover. Cover borrow alert. Just take a minute to admire this. It's so pretty. The second to last book is Because You'll Never Meet Me by Leah Thomas. I'm fairly certain this was a 2015 debut by this author, and it's about two boys who write letters to each other, but they'll never be able to meet because Ollie is like deathly allergic to electricity, so he can't even like leave wherever he lives. And the other boy, Moritz or something, let's look at this. Yes, Moritz has a pacemaker. Now there are kind of a few biological questions that I have regarding Ollie's allergy to electricity. The main one being, how does your body work? But maybe it'll be resolved. Maybe it'll be a thing that's addressed in the book. If not, I might not like it. I'm just gonna say it now, because things like that really annoy the shit out of me. Like, I'm sorry, I can't believe it, because the whole body works with electricity. I'm sorry, like I'm using it now to move my hands. But just, I'm hoping this will be a good read. Maybe I can see past it. Good. The last book that I got out was On a Girl by Maggie Thrash. This I did not find in the graphic novel section of the library. I just found it in the plain old young adult section. And I was like, yeah, okay, but look at it, it's a graphic novel. So this one is the memoir of Maggie, who fell in love with another girl at a summer camp when she was 15 or 16, and the girl was a few years older. So yeah, I've read like the first 2 chapters and I'm enjoying it so far. So yeah, I have 3 weeks to read these books. I really forget where I'm going with these outros. Like, comment and subscribe if you liked this video, want to comment or would like to see more of my face and my beautiful rainbow bookshelf. If you like me so much that you want to check out my other social medias, you can go for it. The links are down in the box below. And I hope you have a good day, and I will see you next time. Bye!